Hi everybody. Today we will learn the parts of Boeing 737. Now we will start from the aft overwing, aft overheat panel. Now okay, let's begin. Here is aft overheat panel. Firstly, we will start from here. These are leading edge devices annunciator panel. Leading edge devices annunciator panel. Here is IRS display unit. ISDU. IRS display unit. Here is IRS display unit. Here. IRS mode selector unit. IRS mode selector unit. IRS display unit. IRS mode selector unit. This one is service interphone switch. Service interphone switch. Talking with technician. Ground operation. Technician. If there is a problem at the aircraft, you can contact with technician from here. Here is observer's audio control panel. Observer pilot can listen everything from here. Ground, captain, first officer, technician or everything. Crew, cabin crew. From here. Observer's audio control panel. Here is engine panel. Engine panel. Here. Engine panel. Oxygen panel. Oxygen panel here. Engine panel here. Oxygen panel. Engine panel. Oxygen panel. Here. Flight recorder. Flight recorder panel. And Mach and airspeed warning test switch. Mach and airspeed test switch. Let's listen. Flight recorder, Mach and airspeed test switches. This one, stall warning test switch. Stall warning test switch. Stall warning test switch. Mach and airspeed test switch. Mach and airspeed test switch. Flight control panel. Flight control panel. Here is flight control panel. This one, flight control panel. Forward overheat panel. Flight control panel. Navigation, transfer and display switches. Navigation, transfer and display switch. Display and navigation transfer and display switch. Fuel control panel. Fuel control panel. Here. Fuel control panel. AC and DC metering panel. AC and DC and AC. DC and AC metering control panel. This one, DC AC metering panel. Here is generator drive and standby power panel. 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 Ground power panel and bus switch panel. Ground power panel and bus switch panel. Ground power panel and bus switch panel. APU windshield wiper selector panel. Windshield wiper selector panel. Windshield wiper selector panel. APU. Here is miscellaneous exterior lights. Miscellaneous exterior lights. Exterior lights. Doom light. Doom light control. Dim light control. Overheat circuit breaks panel light control. Overheat circuit breaks panel light control. Circuit breaks and panel light control. Equipment cooling panel. Equipment cooling panel. Emergency exit lights and passenger sign. Emergency exit lights and passenger signs. Igniter, engine start switch. Engine start switches and igniter. This one, landing gear indicator lights. Landing gear indicator lights. Window heat panel. Window heat panel. Probe heat panel. Window heat panel. Probe heat panel. Wing and engine anti-ice panel. Wing and engine anti-ice panel. Wing and engine anti-ice panel. Hydraulic panel. Hydraulic panel. Exterior door. Annunciator lights. Exterior door. Annunciator lights. Cabin altitude panel. Cabin altitude panel. Cabin altitude panel. Cockpit voice recorder. Cockpit voice recorder. Air indicator temperature. Air temperature, indicator and controls. Air temperature, indicator and controls. Air temperature, indicator and controls. Bleed air control and indications. Bleed air, control and indicator. Bleed air control and indicator. Cabin preservation panel. Cabin preservation panel. Cabin altitude panel. Cabin preservation panel. Cabin altitude panel. Master fire warning lights. Master caution lights. Master caution lights. Master fire warning lights. Master fire warning lights. Master caution lights. System annunciator panel. System annunciator panel. Master fire, master caution, system annunciator panel. FIS control panel. FIS control panel. MCP mode control panel. Mode control panel. Mode control panel. MCP mode control panel. Display select panel. Display select panel. Display select panel. Autopilot, autothrottle indicator. Autopilot, autothrottle indicator. Autopilot, autothrottle indicator. Master lights test and dim switch. Master lights test and dim switch. Yaw damper indicator. Yaw damper indicator. N1 set knob. N1 set knob. Speed reference selector. N1 set knob. Speed reference selector. Fuel flow. fuel flow switch, MFD system switch, MFD system switch, fuel flow switch, N1 knob and speed reference selector, speed reference selector. Auto brake and anti-skid control. Auto brake and anti-skid control. Auto brake and anti-skid control. Flap position indicator. Flap position indicator. Hydraulic brake pressure indicator. Hydraulic brake pressure indicator. Hydraulic brake pressure indicator. Clocks. 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 Noise valve steering switch. Noise valve steering switch. Captain outboard display unit. Captain outboard display unit. Captain inboard display unit. Captain inboard display unit. Integrated standby flight display. Integrated standby flight display. ISFD. ISFD. Integrated standby flight display. RMI. RMI. Standby radio magnetic indicator. RMI. Standby radio magnetic indicator. Upper display unit. Upper display unit. Lower display unit. Upper, lower display units. Landing gear panel. Landing gear panel. First officer inboard display. First officer inboard display. First officer outboard display. First officer outboard display. Captain's brightness control. First officer brightness control. Captain's brightness control. Captain brightness control. Background and AFDC floodlight control. Background and AFDC floodlight control. Background and AFDC floodlight control. Control display unit. Control display unit. lower display unit, upper display unit, control display unit, CDU, GPWS, 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 First Officer Brightness Control, Captain Brightness Control, First Officer Brightness Control. Pedestal panel. Here is pedestal panel. Speed brake lever. Speed brake lever. Flap lever. Flap lever. Speed brake lever. Stabilizer trim. Cutout switch. Stabilizer trim. Cutout switch. Stabilizer trim cutout switch. Stabilizer trim cutout switch. Thrust lever. Thrust lever and engine start lever. Thrust lever, 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 engine start lever. Parking brake lever and warning light. Parking brake lever and warning light. Thrust lever, start lever, parking brake lever, and warning light. Stop trim, main electric cutout, stabilizer trim, autopilot cutout switch, autopilot cutout switch, main electric cutout switch, stabilizer trim, main electric cutout switch, stabilizer trim, autopilot cutout switch. Overheat fire protection panel. Overheat fire protection panel. Overheat fire protection panel. Radio turning panel. Radio turning panel. Radio turning panel. Cargo fire panel. Cargo fire panel. Overheat fire protection panel. Overheat fire protection panel. Cargo fire panel. Radio turning panel. Radio turning panel. VHF navigation control panel. VHF navigation control panel. Radio turning panel. Weather radar panel. Weather radar panel. Audio control panel. Audio control panel. Audio control panel. Transponder panel. Transponder panel. Radar trim indicator panel. Radar trim indicator panel. Aileron trim switch, radar trim switch. Aileron trim switch, radar trim switch. Aileron trim. Aileron trim, radar trim. Radar trim, aileron trim. ADF, automatic direction finding. ADF, automatic direction finding. Control panel. ADF control panel. Automatic direction find control panel. Fluid and aft electronics light controls. Fluid and aft electronics light controls. Stabilizer trim, override switch and cabin door switch. 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 Oxygen mask. Oxygen mask. Oxygen masks. Fuel quantity indications. Fuel quantity indication. Primary flight indicator. Primary flight indicators. ND. ND. Biraz beklesene.